Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. So, how are you today? I don't really need to explain this to you. I think you've done this before, but I always like to remind people this is not an exact science. If it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. They never waste a message, they don't waste their energy. So he says something confusing, just hang on to it for a little bit. And I do apologize for taking so long. 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago, I fell, hit my nose, blackened my eyes. I look like a creature. I didn't want to be on camera, and I still got a little bit left. So I couldn't help it. And I'm always willing to give a refund anytime. I'm not in this for the money, or I'd be charging more. So, we're going to talk to your son today. He comes in, can I do it? He comes in going, rock on, mom. He's kind of doing a little bit of head banging. Jamming. He wants to play some drums. He's got drumsticks. I don't see any drums, but he's got drumsticks. So I don't. Did he do air drums? Did he play drums? Or maybe he just loved the music because he's going rock on. You've smelled him. Maybe he's not showing me. It's like in this area something that he wore. So I don't know if it's his hair product or a cologne of some type. Something, some smell that he used to put on him. You've smelled him when he's been close to you. Whenever you think you have a sign from him, like his smell, make sure you validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, ask him to bring you more, give him permission. It encourages them that once you get it, oh, that's him, then they'll bring you more. Or otherwise, they keep repeating a lot of times the same thing. And if you don't get it, they'll just keep doing it until you get it. They did that to me until I finally got it. That was my sign. And then I got a whole bunch more. So it works that way. Anyway, so you've smelled him. I think you felt him there too. He's making it seem like probably at the same time you felt him and smelled him. And the energy's just like if somebody walks into the room, you don't hear him, you don't see him, but you feel something. You're feeling their energy. And it doesn't matter if they're alive or if they're gone. Still energy. And then you turn around and go, ah, there's somebody in the room, they scare you. So it'll usually, or you might get a chill, or you might get goosebumps, or you might get hot, or when Bob gets real close over here, my ear literally turns red and feels like it's on fire. And he hasn't done that for a while. He's in trouble. And it always helps to give him permission. Ask him. He says, as far as helping, I'm going to say Tay. I hope I pronounce it right. As far as helping Tay, he's making me want to shake my head like this. Not that you can't help. He says this is his path. Okay, so I got hurt and looked like a monster for a couple of weeks because I hit my nose, fell and hit my nose, and I got two black eyes. So he's showing him doing the same thing, not physically, but he's saying he's got to fall on his face, make his own mistakes. Will he learn his lesson by falling on his face? That's on him. He's shown himself with a lasso lariat, like a cowboy. I'm sure he probably wasn't a cowboy. And he's throwing it and he's trying to get it around Tay. And he's going to pull him towards him. So this is probably not, so don't think of it as a physical thing. It'll be more like an energetic, metaphysical, maybe you want to call it, thing where he's going to try to latch onto him and pull him in and kind of keep him tethered to him and pull him away from what looks like a group of people that are like hungry for him, like they're pulling it. Whoops, shaking my whole table. It's like there's several people and they're pulling at him, like, come our way, come with us. We have pretties for you. And Devan's, or sorry, excuse me, Darius. Darius is going to try to pull him away from that. It's almost, I hate to say it this way because I don't know who these people are, but it's almost like the what was that show? What was that? The Walking Dead. I knew they'd pop it into my head. It's almost like, those zombies out there. It's like they're kind of brain dead. They're doing things they shouldn't be doing. They're not. I'm not calling them brain dead people. They're just doing things they shouldn't be doing, and they want to suck up some of his energy and pull him over there with them. Guys, that sounded creepy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it sound creepy. That's the general feel I'm getting from it. So it's almost like a battle over him, the good and the evil. And I don't know these people. They're probably not evil. I hate saying that. They're just following a path that's not in everybody's best interest. Put it nicely. I could put it in some real raw terms, but yeah, I'm not going to. So let him deal with his own inner demons, your son says. Just be supportive. He says, not critical, supportive. And he'll come out of it because not only your son is trying to pull him away, but there's a grandfather too. Don't know if it's your grandfather or their grandfather. Very kind of a business-like man, very upstanding, very kind of proper, kind of wise, clean cut. I can't think of the other word I want to use because he's really coming through strong. It's not arrogant. It's strong. I don't know what other word to use. So he's helping. So if you know who this grandfather, and I always tell people, the little lady next door can feel more like your grandmother than your blood grandmother clear across the country that you talk to once a year. So no, it could be a grandfather type figure. I usually say that. That's answer, but I know that's kind of stretching it out there, being a little vague, but I think you'll know who it is. Ask them. Ask these two to help. Ask them to work on him stronger. But he can shrug him off, go, yeah, I'm not listening to you. Even whether he actually hears him or not, he'll feel the pull to the good, to the light. But he thinks the other group is more fun. It's almost like a battle over his soul. Who's going to win? I don't know for sure what's going on there. He says, you are finally lifting your head up and looking around at your, say it again, opportunities. You're starting to open your eyes to new chances. He says, take a risk. Not risky, risk. Step out. What have you got to lose? he's kind of waffling on. You said something about wait a minute, let me look. An online investment. He's kind of like wishy-washy about it, like, not really. So what he was saying wasn't about that, but now he's talking about that. So I want to make sure we separate those. The part about you looking around taking chances has nothing to do with an online investment. Oh, he thinks the online investment either will go into the toilet or should go into the toilet now. And now he's back to the other thing. Two separate things where you actually, my nose is itching. So anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you. Even nose is itching like that. You feel like a hair. So know that when you get that and you can't make it stop, that's another sign. I asked them, I'm itching my ear. See, I can't, it's like there's a hair there and I can't get it out of my nose. So know when you get something like that, that is a sign. Again, validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. Oh my gosh, it's irritating and it won't quit. That's how you know it's a sign. So anyway, I asked them for unique signs, not just butterflies and cardinals and, well, same old shit. He says, Mom, you need to get happy feet. Happy feet. Okay. He says you need to get up and dance. Dance like nobody's watching. He's talking about how I put a song on this morning and I was kind of chair dancing. I was needed to get my vibe up. Turn the lights on, open the curtains. Okay, that's enough. I got your message. Quit tickling my nose. Open the blinds, crank some music up and dance like nobody's watching. Do some boogie music. Something. Play a song every morning that gets your energy up, that gets your vibe going. I got it. Quit tickling my nose. It was not tickling before I started this. He says, and every time you feel it dropping, sing it in your head. Whatever the song it is. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it kind of gets you doing the. I'm sure you can do it better than I can. He says, the world is shit right now. Bye-bye. Adios. He's saying he's glad he's out of here. He's glad he's not having to deal with it. Did he have a friend that recently got shot? I don't know that the friend passed. I don't know if he's saying the friend passed because I don't see him and he's with him, or he just knows about one of his friends that got shot. And I see people running in the street. He showed me people running in the street, so I don't know if it was during a riot or I don't have no clue where you guys live. I don't creep anybody's Facebook page. It just messes me up, and I wish he'd quit tickling my nose. I think he's trying to validate that he knows it. He's either validating, like I said, he either is validating that he knows it, or he's met with this person up there if they pass from it. I love you very much, Mom. Didn't tell you enough. Didn't tell you with meaning enough. I didn't put enough meaning in it. Oh, I wish he quit. It's seriously feels like he's just taking a freaking hair and just bugging my nose. So watch for that. Yes, I am still with you. So evidently you've been asking that question. Yes, I am still around. No, I haven't forgotten your love. And I am sorry for the mistakes that I made. I am apologizing to you for the mistakes that I made, and I hope you can forgive me. Even though you forgive me as a mom, I hope you truly, deep down in your soul, in your gut, where it's hidden, can forgive me for doing the things I did. He could be talking about something very simple, or he could be talking about something very big. I don't know. I didn't mean to hurt you. Tell Tay to knock it off. Say it again. Heartache only brings more heartache. Whatever that means. Ow, now my ear hurts inside. Like I got poked with a needle kind of inside my ear. Or more like a toothpick than a needle. Ay, man, I wish he'd quit. He said, I'm sending all of my love. I love you this much. I can't stretch my arms out as far as he is. I love you this much. Maybe you guys used to say that to each other. And with that, he's going to leave. And he's got a hold of the end of that rope. And he's got it up over his shoulder as he's walking away. Hopefully, it's attached to Tay at the other end. And I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong. Saying their name wrong. Like he's going to drag him along behind him. Going this way, buddy. And seriously ask him for help. He cannot override their free will choice. Can't override my free will choice. Cannot. None of them can override your free will choice because we are here to learn and make mistakes. That's part of life. That's part of what our soul needs. But they can help. They can help nudge in the right direction or open opportunities that are better for somebody. But it's totally up to each individual person. So you can't make them. Learned that a long time ago. And with that, he's leaving. He's throwing you, looks like one red flower petal. I'm assuming it's a rose petal. So watch for, you could be walking through the store and find, darn it, and find like one fake flower petal on the floor. Doesn't have to be red, but that's what he's showing. No, that'll be a sign. When I find those things, I pick them up, keep them. I have a collection. And like I got out of my truck one day in a parking lot, and this was on the ground, right where I opened the door to step out, and it broken off of somebody's something. But that was my sign, and I knew who it was from and why. Don't have to be psychic to know. Okay, that he's leaving. I'm gonna go see if maybe when he leaves it, my nose will quit. Sorry. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for being patient. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.